Welcome. My name is Mary Van Dyke, owner of Finding Grandpa, and this series is called Building the Bridge Back to Ireland, using various websites to find documents that might show where in Ireland your ancestors are from and where to look once you get across the pond. This is the fourth in the series of 9, the first half of websites that might show the American records we discussed in part 3. Before we begin, all the websites listed here are samples only. They don't represent the full range of options at your fingertips on the internet. They are websites that I use often, and I flip-flop back and forth between them because they all have different databases. So I use them multiple times, but they don't represent everything that's out there. Be aware that some of the free websites I mention may change in the future and have fees attached. Various surnames are used in the examples throughout the slideshow, and I don't want to confuse you if one sample on one image says I'm tracking a McDonald and the very next slide shows I'm tracking a Riley. The internet websites we'll be showing you today is Ancestry.com, FamilySearch.org, USGenWeb.org, ItalianGen.org, and Fold3.com. I'm not going to spend too much time going into details on Ancestry.com. I'm assuming that there's going to be a high rate of users of that site, but if you have any issues manipulating around it, please feel free to email me and I will happily guide you through it. Now, you can click on the upper left corner the search button and you can search all records, or you can select a specific category. Type in the information in the main body on the left side and click the search button, or you can scroll down to the bottom of this page and select a state. And once you select a state, on the left side will show you data collections that are specific to that state and surrounding areas. On the right side, you'll notice there's a box here saying narrow by region. If there are any items in that state that are broken down, say, by county, you can sort it again by that, by clicking one of those counties. Now, under data collections on the left side, I'm going to select New Mexico marriages because you can select any one of these items just to search it itself. So if you want to narrow your searches to just a specific database, you can do it this way. FamilySearch.org. You click the search button, it will take you to this main page. Now, I don't suggest you type in your information on the left and click that blue search button, because that will only search transcribed collections on this website. And Family Search has much more loaded. They have many browse images. That's what they call the records that are loaded that have not yet been transcribed. So what you can do is, on the map, hover your mouse over any country and click on it. A box will appear to show you what counties or states from that country or regions from that country are available online. If I select United States on the map, I click on it, the box appears. I'm going to scroll down and select New York. When I click on that, on the right side, it will describe to me what kind of records are available in New York. Then I'm going to click the blue button, Start Searching in New York. It will give me the list of all the collections that are uploaded. Now, what I'm talking about as far as transcribed or not is on the right side under Records. Anything with a number means it's been transcribed. If it says Browse Images, it means those images are actually uploaded to the website and you can manually go in and search page by page as if you had access to hundreds of reels of record collections on microfilm in a library. You're going to simply browse them from your home because they are continually updating this website and uploading images of different records, while at the same time, which takes longer, would be to transcribe those images. And I'm going to show you a browse image item called New York State's probate records. Notice in the upper left it says county. If you do not see your county listed here, it means it simply isn't uploaded today. But since this is an ongoing project, you might actually see your county if you come back in a few weeks or in a couple of months. They might be uploaded at that stage. Now we're going to select Erie County, and within Erie County it shows me all the various probate and estate and will listings that are uploaded to the site currently. Now there is extensive lists specifically in Erie County, and you'll notice the little scroll button here. That is very small and way high at the screen. So you can imagine how that list goes on, but I can only show you one screenshot right now. If I click on the upper left catalog button, it will allow me to search their collections at the main library in Utah. I'm going to select Loch Rae, Galway Island. It will show me the collections that are available, whether they're microfilm or microfiche or CDs or books. It's going to tell me what's in the big library in Utah. I'm going to select the church records as one item, and when I do that, Parochial Registers of Loch Rae displays. That's the title of the film. When I click that, this image appears and it gives me a description of what that is. And down the left side in the bottom, when I scroll down, it shows me baptisms, marriages, and deaths for various years. And then on the far right, it shows me what film number that's on. If I click one of those films, I can order the film, and the microfilm will be in here a couple of weeks. The current rate is $7.50 for my area, and I can watch that film and use it in their library at the church for 3 months. If I need more time, I simply just extend it for another $7.50, and I can watch it again for 3 months. USGenWeb.org is an all-volunteer site. Each state is independent of each other. I'm going to select Kentucky, and this is the main page for Kentucky GenWeb. I'm going to jump to a county, and once I click the drop-down arrow, I'm going to select Butler County. This is Butler County's page. Each county within each state is maintained by different volunteers, so each one is unique. The layout, the design, the visual, and what's uploaded is unique to each county. Some counties might have gone in and uploaded indexes of obituaries from early newspapers. Other counties might have gone around and actually transcribed all the graveyards and cemeteries in their county, either visually off of the headstones or by using internment registers. But each county is independent, and I recommend you going here and searching their database for the surname of your family in every state they lived in. ItalianGen.org was created for those of Italian descent to help them find records, primarily in the New York City area, but it's not just New York. And it's not just a database of Italian names. People have indexed and transcribed multiple hundreds and hundreds of birth, marriage, and death records, as well as others. You can see their database list on the far left of the indexes of New York City, all 5 boroughs. And each index is independent and has different date ranges for the different boroughs. I'm going to search the births database, so I'm going to click the center tab, and all I have to do in the red box area is type in, do I want to search all boroughs or restrict it to a specific borough, and type in a name and a date range. Fold 3 is a paid website. There are library versions available, I do believe, at public libraries and or at LDS Family History Libraries at their churches. It is primarily a military website. They have extensive records on military in America, but they do have a non-military database. So under the Browse Records, under Category on the far left, I'm selecting non-military records. Under the Publication column, I'm going to select Naturalizations. Category column, Indexes. Publication, New York City Courts. Then I click the right arrow. I'm going to select the naturalization year of 1879, and you can see in that year they have almost 5,000 names in that particular database. So you can either browse the records, or you could search the whole database in the upper left under the Search tab, type in a name, you could type in a keyword, a place, and a date range if you choose, and it will give you everything that's in their database on that particular person, and you can reduce the searches by, or the search results by a variety of options. Now, in our next part of the series, part number 5 will be the second half of websites that have American records. So please join us to view part 5. Thank you for watching.